What is Mork Borg? It's a pitch-black, heavy metal, grit and grime apocalyptic role-playing game where lost souls make attempts at redemption. Power-hungry fools seek out the last remaining riches of a bleak and dying world. GameMasters here, and what happens if you take that concept, toss in some pirates of yore, some ancient old ones, and monsters of that ilk, a healthy smattering of zombies, and then mix in the stinking guts of Mork Borg? Well, you get Pirate Borg. A new game coming soon from Free League Publishing.
Pirate Borg is a game about grog-swilling pirates, undead galleons, arcane treasures found in ancient temples, and high-sea adventures.
I will say what this game is not. It is not about our real-world pirates, the ones that traded in slavery, genocide, or sexual violence. None of those abhorrent parts of our real-world history. This game is not that. It is, however, a game inspired heavily by the works of H.P. Lovecraft, a touch of the Goonies, a hint of Treasure Island, a healthy amount of Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, the literary list goes on, but that is all to say it is a game made to escape the horrors of our own reality and replace them with zombies, ancient old ones, and battered torn sails found on the rotting decks of skeletal-driven ships.
It takes place in the dark Caribbean, an alternate history of our own, the dark Yucatan, Barbados, Tortuga, Black Cord Bay, and the Abyss.
Gameplay. Well, this little book is going to be packed to the brim with a myriad of classes to choose from, equipment to buy, character flaws and trademarks, items that may seem important.
What would you use a jar of dried jellyfish dust for?
Arcane rituals, mystical mishaps, detailed naval combat rules, optional wind rules. Remember, you are sailing across the open waters of the Caribbean.
Early explorers thought the Caribbean was paradise, until they encountered the Scourge. Haunting screams echoed over sandy beaches, and from the death-black waves crawled the undead. Terror spread like wildfire.
There will be flotsam and jetsam, a grand variety of ships from rafts to longboats, from canoes to massive galleons, from ship of the line to ship of the bone. Pirate Borg is looking to really scratch an itch that I've had for a long time. A full-on, no-holds-barred pirate versus undead versus Cthulhu-esque type monsters, with loads of treasures to be plundered and the high seas to be sailed.
Just beware, as fouler things than men plague these waters.
For those unsure of how to run an adventure in this type of setting, there is a pre-made adventure called The Curse of Skeleton Point. And while I'm not going to divulge any spoilers, I will tell you that it is chock full of locations, treasure, danger, excitement, thick jungles, lost temples, swampy terrain, ancient old monsters, and pretty much everything else one may desire in an adventure.
But know this, not even the devil himself can save man from his own greed.
While I'd love to fully crack this open and spill everything, I gotta sit on it for a while until a certain embargo on the contents is lifted. But I am working on a pretty nifty scoop of inside information for a future video. Were you a fan of Mork Borg? What about Cy-Borg? And are you looking forward to Pirate Borg? Or are you just not even sure what this whole Borg thing is? And no, it has nothing to do with Star Trek. You can check out this playlist here. Are you looking forward to Pirate Borg? Let me know down in the comments. And until next our paths cross, may your rum not turn into water.